Alright, maybe it's time we get on this crazy arc. But before that, I wanted to quickly read the thing about the dogs. Stands for oh, this is like all the other dogs. Stands for knowledge. Knowledge is useless without deep reflection. The reflection is the essence in the pursuit of understanding. Oh, we get like all of the other ones. That's fun. Ko stands for wisdom. True wisdom is what passes from one parents and grandparents. Rely on those who came before it to show you the way in all things. I thought it would just be like the collective dogs. Rei stands for honor. Honor calls for careful moderation when dealing with others. If we lose this sense, we rush headlong into chaos. Shin stands for faith. Faith flows from an open heart and is exchanged between friends. It is the root of our convictions and guides us to our goals. Alright, that's fun. Also, you might have noticed nothing special happened when we got all the stray beads. I think enough people probably played this game already to know, but when I looked at the guide, it mentioned that the last stray bead is after you beat the game. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. Maybe I should have gone to the fortune teller and asked her how to proceed. Also, one thing that I learned about is if you circle these guys, you can see their little dog forms, which is fun, cute, not necessary. For now, I think on the final battle I'm gonna use the solar flare just because that seems like it would be really cool. For now, I guess we'll try to use this tundra thing just because we didn't really get a chance to use it at all. Well, Amy, you know there's no turning back once you board the Arc of Yamato. So do you have the resolve to pass the point of no return? Yeah! I'm never gonna back down. I see. Well, I guess this is it then. Amy, don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. Wow, thanks for the confidence there. Let's go! I'm pumped. I don't know if there's like a dungeon or if we're actually going like straight to a battle. Probably a dungeon. Wait a sec, Amy. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long's it been since we first met? Like 50 hours, I think was the last save. It all started in the Valley of Sakuya's chest. Oh, he soon never changed. Then we laid the smackdown on Orochi, then that fox wench. We even went inside an emperor's body. It was gross. And traveled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Arc. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. I thought you were going to say for you, it's just another Monday. Sorry, Amy. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. Oh, Isun, you're cowarding out? Isun! As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels. And now each and every one has been etched into my mind. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Isun, take care of yourself, pal. No, Amy, no. Bad Amy. Look, you're a god, I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do too, you know? Now let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, furball. How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. Now leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur. Oh, Isun, don't be mean. He's right, Meshre. Your way lies with this arc. Yeah, I knew Waka would show up. I think he came with the Ark when it crashed down to Earth. To Nippon. You again. At last. At last the path to the heavens has opened up, oh fantastique. How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. Bah, what are you babbling on about now, you big fruitcake? Isun, you can't say that. Also, I thought you were leaving. Get out of here. The path to the heavens? On that creepy old hunk of junk, it's floating and it has a rainbow bridge. What do you think, Isun? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. I was gonna say, like, you dirtbags. Afraid of the legendary Ark, are we? Yeah, he's cowering out. What a baby. What did you just say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board the fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless two-bit half-baked prophet? You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec, I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. Oh, never mind, it's... Oh yeah, so Isun actually can't get on. I was gonna say, does this actually work? Don't blame me. He did warn you, Isun. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this Ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? What, me? Are you saying that I was an envoy on this god this whole time? Well, it's about time. Oh, bye, Isun. I hope you can swim. Ah! That's a good bark. My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. Yeah! The bond of the brush shall intercede. Yeah! That was great. He didn't even do that for Isun. Isun couldn't see that. I thought I'll give you the long version since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Well, at least Isun can float. Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. We just kicked the butts of a bunch of dogs that had resolve. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, Mishre? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Bye. Oh, Amy's sad about Isun. Oh. Isun, you're gonna freeze to death in there. Yeah, this looks like a dungeon. Are we gonna have to, like, fight the bosses again? Who are you? It's a cherub. My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes may have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Okay, Amaterasu, you've returned home. Ōkami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I thought you said okay. I'm sorry, excuse me. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of all Celestials. Hi, Marco. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd return home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded ark which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home of the celestial plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny? Ōkami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift. Not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I will give you what I can. I'm sure that it would lift everyone's spirit. Sure? Sure? Oh, this just gives me here. Alright, money? Are you just a shop? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep thinking the X would do something. Be grateful if you give us a gift. Money. Buy. There's the gold dust, I need it. I can buy everything else. I can still sell to you, even though you don't really need it, but whatever. Let's use that gold dust on the last weapons we have. Alright, we maxed out. Can I actually just leave? I cannot. Seems kind of weird that we had a shop here. Maybe there would be a way to leave. I don't know. It seems weird that the gold dust would be locked in here, but that you couldn't do this before, that you couldn't, like, get the gold dust and upgrade all the weapons when you go to explore again. I also think this is, like, my 4th rotation of saves. Kinda out of control here. Obviously, we have to go through these doors. Oh yeah, it looks like weird bosses. So is this just boss rush mode? I'll try my best to use the Tundra beads. Oh, hello, Hakuba. Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Ōkami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice is paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical forms, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. Celestial being Hakuba. We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster. Oh. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. After we ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing, but when the Ark fell to this world and brought us such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Ōkami Amaterasu, it seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness. Alright. So yeah, celestial beings are different from the moon people. Which, I mean, was kind of obvious, but I wasn't positive. I wanted to make sure. I kind of want to juice up my astral pouch. I never used an astral pouch. Well, remember when I said that I did check out the Kusei 5 once? I kind of just let it happen just to see what the astral pouch looked like. But it, I don't know. It was about what you'd expect. It's a fairy. It's like this is some kind of Zelda game. So am I gonna fight a stronger Ninetales or just a regular Ninetales? Alright, well, it is Ninetales. So the thing said that you can... Right, I forgot. You can burn these tails. Okay, maybe I should just use Inferno. How did that work? You love it. You still have some tails up. I don't like how, quick you seem when you... Ow! Oh, their tails came back. I'm guessing it just... Oh, right. I forgot that I need to electrocute this. That's how this worked. I don't really know the best course of action with... Oh, a lot of these are just evil rows right now. I don't think they were like this before. Were they? Who's this big one? Is this the real one? Alright, they're annoying me and I'm taking a lot of damage. They killed a good chunk of them. That was a bad dodge, though. Can I kind of hit a couple of these? What happens if I hit all of them? I can't hit all of them. You didn't allow me to do what I wanted to do. I really want to try, but I'm having some trouble trying... What is that? Acid? Maybe I'm not allowed to. I want to try one more time. Alright, well you just put it out, so... Not a fan of this, the Tundra beads. Never been the biggest fan of the beads in general, though, so that might be where I'm screwing up here. I'm just gonna use the sword right now. Took a lot of damage, but... And then you're the last one because you were dying. So it wasn't an old man, it was just a, like, weaker version, I guess. It was the one that stayed in the air. Ow. I hate the Tundra beads. They seem helpful, I just don't... I don't like using the beads. I'm doing enough damage that I think I'm stunning you. Well, now they're dead. Okay, never mind. I'm just not a fan of the beads. I'll keep them on for now, but I definitely want to get rid of them. Alright, so I can just leave now. I like that the scary moon showed up again. So, I'm gonna have to fight the spider again. I kind of hate that they had the knockoff spiders you can fight, and then just again with the spiders. I'm not sure about Blight either. Did pretty good, huh? Ōkami Amaterasu, it seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. Ah, I was ready for immortality, but now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and that you will bring light to this world once more. Goodbye. So yeah, I was under the impression when I fought Ninetales before that they were all separate people, but it seems like for the most part they were all just variants of Evil Rao. But the old one was the one that was dying because I did a lot of damage to it. And then the fat one was just a joke, I guess. They look like the same thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't really need to save. I just wanted to heal up quick. I don't like also that I'm going to have to fight Orochi again. That's kind of annoying. Thankfully, I don't have to talk to a celestial being every time I go into one of these. I don't even remember what to do with you. Just slow you down and wait till I can attack your sword. Okay, yeah, when you're like that, I can knock you around. And then I can attack the sword. I do good damage to it. And I do okay damage to it. I did almost half damage to it. It's taking him a bit to get that sword back in him. Blight was pretty cool. Kind of weird to have in your ghost, like, weird ghost samurai man to be in your emperor body bit, but it's fine. Whoa. Can I attack that one? Oh, I didn't realize that. That must have been what I was missing during that fight. That one of them was special. I never realized that. God damn it. I'm upset that I didn't know. I'm also upset that I was so close to beating him. I never noticed the discolored sword. Slow down time again. I could have hit it too before it even came at me. Alright, like one smack. Blight was super easy. As seen by the fact that I could easily destroy him without even knowing a way to get damage off on him. Oh, my time was bad because they knew he was so easy. I'm gonna blame the beads on that. Everything I'm gonna blame the beads on. But I want to get some use out of the beads because they were like the weapon I kind of avoided the most. Alright. So Ninetales dead. Blight's dead. We got Crimson, Spider, and Orochi. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the beads. I'm really not feeling the beads. I don't even care what I have as a secondary, honestly. I guess I'll put a sword on because I don't use the secondary attacks enough to make it worth having. So I might as well boost the attack power. This glaive is just so strong. Hello, it's you, Ōkami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the arc began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the Celestial Plane. Why wasn't there one by Blight? Celestial being Sato. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. He had been enshrined in the Celestial Plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled to the Ark when the monster attacked us. How could we have known this Ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny, perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster Orochi who attacked the Celestial Plane had suddenly come flying across the Sea of Stars, and after destroying our people and our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go fight it. Actually, I'm fighting King Crimson right now. I don't know why you're talking about Orochi. Hopefully these ones will be because like Blight was pretty easy. Because I don't think their health is. Oops. I think I still had my my heat guard on actually, so that didn't. Well, it did some damage. I don't know. Or maybe it's because I didn't heal. I think it's because I didn't heal actually. Let's get those hits off. You really don't have many options for me, do you? Whoa! It's nice when you perfectly time a dodge. Ooh-ha! Get that off. I should be able to kill you soon enough with this. Yeah, okay. That was a lot easier. I don't think I took damage. I think that was because I didn't go to the save point to heal. Yeah, I did perfect that time. Because I switched from the Tundra Beads to my Thunder Sword. See, I told you. I blame the beads. I also just frankly want to kind of rush past this boss rush because this is kind of like whatever. These bosses aren't that hard. Compared to the demon trial thing. Ōkami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside this Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. So the spider is in the middle, but I think I want to save Orochi for last, just because that's seems to be the best option, I would say. Thankfully, we don't have to fight the owls again. I thought the owls were like the same kind of thing. Seems weird to me that this like basic spider is a big demon to be afraid of. I mean, even Blight was weird. At least with like Crimson Helm, they kind of made a big deal about him. But Blight was just a little bit of Ajita, and the spider just kind of existed. Alright. Kind of weird just going straight into these fights, but the thing I'm hoping too is that with the sword I can do enough damage to each spot quick enough, like when I fight the basic spiders. Were they eyeballs before? I don't remember. Oh, I thought you were... Oh, you were closing up now. Alright. I was able to get 2 down. I feel like I could do better. Also, are these flowers a lot bigger than they were in the actual fight? Feels weird. I should do it. That didn't do it. Took that hit because I stopped in the middle, thinking I was done. One charge does it. Wow, okay. I wonder if I could have one-cycled that. One charge kills one at a time. Oh, I really need to use the charge a lot more. I know it worked a lot for me in the Demon Gate trials, but I just keep forgetting and keep thinking that just mashing it out is gonna work better for me. But dang, that was just clean. I probably could have done it in one shot because there was only the 2 that I hit the first time. But then I got good time, so maybe I could only do 2 cycles. I would love to see a speedrun of this. Unless if it's like the New Game Plus speedruns, that seems like it would be kind of lame just because it would be easy enough to deal with. I am not going to go to the save thing. I don't need it. Let's go. Didn't help that I started this with the Ninetales fight. I've been waiting for you, Ōkami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. Celestial being Azumi. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together in this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, until finally the Chosen One Nagi was born. Together you sent the monsters of the moon to its fate. The monster, just the one. You didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It doesn't really... I guess maybe Shiranu was just hanging out by Orochi. Because it seems weird that Shiranu was helping Orochi. It's exactly 100 years since the Legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering in strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant, Susanoo, to complete its revival. And once again it tried to destroy the world. This world. Maybe maybe we were just there. Because we were Shiranu. I know I got confused by it, but Shiranu was Amaterasu just in the form of Shiranu instead of this. I guess we're still in the form of Shiranu, just a weaker one. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. I just got confused by them still calling it Shiranu instead of saying that it was the sun god Amy. It cursed this land with its evil power. There's Blight, and the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Ninetales. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded through Nippon. Yeah, see, those guys are here. And the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left those monsters you defeated, have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go beat him. Man, Orochi's a punk. I don't want to fight him a third time. It's probably the second Orochi too, but like I didn't really notice a difference. Yeah, look at you. I think it is, because he's all golden. Actually, I don't even need to dodge. This one, I got the fire thing on. Was that not enough? I don't remember having to do 2 last time. Alright, that's enough. Am I really gonna have to go through like the whole thing? I don't want to bloom either. I don't want to have to do 2 phases. Orochi! Oh, the snake still showed up. And you're still gonna make the pods appear. Orochi, why you gotta be a punk? I did the wind instead for... Let's, not worry about that. Let's just... drink him. Camera, why are you not, like, getting there? The camera... I'm gonna blame the camera on that. I don't know why the camera was following me instead of, going to the actual Orochi bit. Alright, thankfully we just had to do the 3, get up here to, I guess, destroy the bell first. I guess that's why it's, this is probably why it is part of the fight, because we need to do that, but I still hate it. Hopefully we can deal with these heads a lot quicker than... Last time I think it was a, like, 1 hit of sake and then they went down. Yeah, that's good. Alright, good. I'm too far away. Come on, let me kill you. I would hate to have to cycle through your head again. Alright. I wonder if those things that fall on me would hurt me. You know what? This is probably why the camera got weird on me, was because I was angled like this. Get that water. Drink up. Alright, that's much better. It helps too that the charge shot seems to power up the whole combo. Really just go ham on Orochi's dumb face. Yeah, right. Move along. Right, you're doing your water thing. And I don't actually have my, I don't think I have my water walking on. Alright, that was fine though. I didn't put water walking back on because I didn't think I would have to actually worry about it. Alright, lightning. I think I just have to run away from their, like, strikes. Alright, and then you get, like, where'd you go? Where'd she go? Amy. Which is weird. I don't know why this one... Was this the one that was, like, confused in the, corner when Orochi did his, like, look at my scary faces bit? That might have been why he gets confused, because he got lost. Alright, Sun One. It's weird too that the other Orochi heads just start attempting to, like, swing at you when you're really never too close. don't know how, like, charged I can be with the blade. I mean, I kind of do, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I think I can blow these away with wind. No poison clouds for me. Okay, and then we just have the Earthbender. Orochi. You're a cool boss. I kind of am upset that they made us fight you so many times. I would be okay with the 2 times because it makes sense to fight him again in the past. But, like, I don't know. I'm not feeling boss rush. It's kind of works, I guess, as a victory lap before you get the real boss. But it's whatever. Oh, I did take damage. Oh no. And here I was saying he was a punk. Alright, well. Hopefully we don't have to fight the owls again. I'm kind of afraid that it'll bring me to, like, the next room. Well, at least with the owls, we'll probably fight them both at the same time if we do. Maybe we'll fight them with Waka on our side this time. Ōkami and Amaterasu. It has begun at long last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. All this evil power cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the moon tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful. So he probably helped during the battle that they talked about. The one that made us fall to Earth. I'm assuming that's what she meant. Unless if she just meant, oh yeah, I mean, he helped when you fought Orochi those other times, right? Kind of, technically. Okami Amaterasu, just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end. But I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you. And how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. The fields? I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. I don't like their, like, death animation. It looks too painful. They should be, like, peacefully dying.